Hey guys, welcome to another week in review here at Popcultcha. I am Andy, this is Sandy, of course we've got Bianca, and we've got an exciting episode for you today because
Sandy's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also because we've got cool stuff to give away and cool stuff to show you, as always.
And we weren't here last week, so it's better.
A little bit to catch up on.
Yeah.
Awesome prizes to give away this week. Those prizes are, Bianca, you might remember.
Well, one is right near you. It is the Frog of Thunder.
Look at him, he's a frog,
Right
but he's
here.
also
So
Thor, and he's also a frog.
I thought that was Kermit.
Yep.
Oh, it is. Oh, no.
And we also have this really cool Pumpkin King Nightmare Before Christmas backpack to give away as well, which is so cool. I'm obsessed with this.
He's
It's
obsessed.
really cool.
And here's a mystery prize at the end.
Oh yeah, we've got mystery prize. I don't know what that's going to be this week. But maybe
keyword in that one.
Guys, of course, week in review. If you want to win some prizes, all you need to do is leave a comment on the feed you were watching. Yes, that's right, folks. The very feed you were watching of people commenting. Join in with those people because Luke is here and Luke is watching that feed. And Luke is going to pick some names and he's going to put them on the prize wheel. And then at the end of the episode, in about 1 hour's time, Luke's going to stand up with the wheel and he's going to be like, "All right, it's prize time." And then he's going to spin the wheel, and then whoever the people land on will get prizes. And that's exciting stuff. So just leave a comment to go in the running. Otherwise, we've got cool stuff to show you, and we may as well get started.
Yeah,
See,
may as well get started.
What are you thinking?
Let's talk about some Muppets, because we're surrounded by Muppets. We've got the Muppets by Diamond Select Toys. These action figures. You look concerned.
You insulted one of us or all of us, and I'm just mad.
Yeah, see, I don't single people out.
So inclusive.
Yeah, I am. I'm inclusive in my insults. But Diamond Select Toys, the Muppets, these are kind of a best of series. So in previous releases, they brought back really iconic characters and re-releasing them. So if you originally missed out, you can now grab them. Really awesome figures in themselves. Really great representation of the Muppet characters. And awesome accessories. So Bunsen and Beaker, Sam the Eagle and Rizzo the Rat, Swedish Chef, Dr. Teeth and Zoot and Animal. There's also Floyd and Janice.
You can't forget Janice.
No. I love these. I think they're really awesome. There are heaps. There are a couple more on the website still, and I think they'll keep releasing some more. But yeah, really awesome. I like these. I like these a
I
lot.
like them too. We've got a few other things from Diamond Select Toys.
We do. In the centre, there's the Nightmare Before Christmas action figures. Again, nice window kind of boxes, so you can see the action figures without taking them out. And these are all to scale, and that's why Jack Skellington's awfully skinny compared to the Mayor. So Jack
What did you
Skellington,
say?
the Mayor,
No.
The mayor.
He's
The
awfully
mayor.
what?
skinny.
Oh.
No, he's not skinny, Sandy, because he's got no skin.
He's very bony.
I wish I had that soundboard with the dunce.
Yeah, Lock, Shock and Barrel, and then Oogie Boogie. Again, really love these. The Mayor, you can of course turn his head around, and he has the different facial.
And Oogie Boogie is heavy figure.
He looks
This thing weighs a
big.
lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm lifting this up in the corner and it's struggling. I'm lifting this up in the corner, not struggling that much. So if that's any indication, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. But yeah, really awesome, and it's the same thing with the Muppets. They're more on the website and more coming as well.
Exciting.
And then in kind of a different style and format, still from Diamond Select, the PVC Gallery diorama statues. So Jack Skellington there, really awesome piece. Again, really iconic, as if it was taken straight from the source material. Thanks, Andy. That's great. Displaying.
That has been good.
It has been. That's what I'm saying.
You
From
said so
Avatar.
sarcastically.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just my normal voice. Oh, gosh. Avatar The Last Airbender, still in the gallery series. I'll just take that away. You've got Katara, really dynamic waterbending there, and then Aang as well. It's air. I don't know how they capture the air. The air looks...
Is that air?
Yeah, apparently.
I thought it was water, but it's not blue. Okay.
That's why it's air.
Obviously.
There's not enough washes around it.
Bushes. Yeah. Maybe if they added sound effects, right? Whoosh. Anyway, moving on. There's also Sonic there as well, the classic.
Look at that, he's got a gem. The gem is translucent. He's got air under his feet, I'm guessing.
Or water.
It could be water. We got some bigger figure releases from Diamond Select Toys. You might be familiar with the original Kenner line of Star Wars figures from the 80s. Well, what Diamond Select Toys and Gentle Giant have done are actually convert these into awesome 6-scale figure size. So they still come card backed, but on a really big card. So we've got concept Darth Vader, so a little Ralph McQuarrie style prototype piece there, and we've got from The Mandalorian, Gingerin.
Yeah. Gingerin.
Gingerin.
Yeah.
Gingerin.
Barnagoon.
Oh dear.
He just took it out of frame. He didn't drop it.
I didn't drop it.
It wouldn't be the first thing that's been knocked over, hit, or destroyed
The
today.
sound was the soundboard that we just got in time.
So these are really cool.
Yeah.
They're really great if you're a fan of Kenner figures, but you also collect 6-scale figures and you want kind of a nice hybrid of the two. This is it. Really great quality.
Yeah, I think
The way they've done them is actually scan the original Kenner figures and then increase the scale of them digitally and then retool them and reprint them. So they're essentially made like the old ones were made, just bigger, which is really nice.
and can make it more of a statement piece. So like these are too small for some people.
Whoa! Not that small.
Compared.
3 whole inches and 3 whole extra quarters of 1 inch. So
Yeah, it's not even 4 inches. 12. Moving on, that's all from Diamond Select Toys. Andy, where do you want to jump to?
yeah, look, we may as well talk about some Funko because we've got some in. We'll kick it off with some recently arrived pop culture exclusive items. Releasing this week was socks from Lightyear.
Still haven't seen it. Has anyone in this room seen it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
This is Socks. He is a robotic cat, and
What?
this
That's a spoiler.
not really. This pop is flocked, and it comes with a sticker.
What does
So
flocked mean?
it means that it has a
Light fuzz.
fuzz. It's
Do
got
you
a
know how
fabric finish
Do you know
to
how
it.
they put it on there?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, they shoot it.
I'm sorry?
They shoot it. Yeah, they shoot the particles on there.
pretty sure they glue it and dip it.
No, shoot it on there.
Alright. We've also got
Sit them up and knock them down.
we've also got the Triangle Mars Soldier from Squid Game. That was a show that people liked for a couple of weeks.
Where did that come out?
I don't know, 6 months ago maybe?
I reckon.
People are all about Stranger Things now. We've got from Jurassic World Dominion, a film I haven't watched because I fear that it's going to be bad. It's blue as a velociraptor in an alternate pose from the other blue pop.
What's the alternate?
I don't
pose?
even remember
I don't
what
know,
the other one is.
It's just blue.
I reckon Aaron can tell us in the comments.
She probably can.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for Aaron. From Funko, because we're talking about Funko, we've got some new art series Darth Vader pops. So, this cool new series, Sandy, because I know how much you love Darth Vader.
I do like that.
This is a cool new deco series with Darth Vader featuring an art style depicted from certain planets in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, I really like the art deco that's going on in this.
Yeah, so this is this has got some Bespin art deco. Look at that deco.
Yeah.
We've also got from Endor, we've got a nice woody deco there, nice little pine needles. That's really good. And from the ice planet of Hoth, we've got a nice icy hothy
Surprisingly,
little
it's
fair.
not
It's quite nice. And if you're more into a molten kind of vibe, you can check out Mustafar. Shut up. Which is, pretty hot. Pretty hot, guys.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. And this one's pretty cool.
Ooh.
What are the other ones?
And this
Do one for the others.
This one is kind of woody.
What does that mean?
you know. And I don't know, this one's kind of venti.
Will said it was from the Cloud City, and
Yeah, it's the Cloud City of Bespin.
Well, how is
I don't know what that
sea just
means.
clouds? What's in the middle of it? More clouds?
How is Jack and the Beanstalk?
And why are there
What is
no
the
clouds?
City of Jack and the Beanstalk. How's that work?
That's magic.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it's magic as well.
Star Wars isn't magic.
Star Wars is science. Did you not see it?
It's all about blood things.
Yeah. Guess what science was before it was science? Magic.
You know what science was before it was science? Magic. Speaking of magic. We got some new Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness pops. I saw this film. I liked it. It was okay.
Yeah, Bianca liked it.
Yeah.
No, oh, you didn't see it?
No, I did watch it actually. It was this past weekend, I believe.
Yeah, I did
I liked it. Yeah, I don't know why so many people don't like it. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
And Doctor Strange
Had some
is dead.
had some nice. I think if you like the films of Sam Raimi, then it's got kind of
Basically, Sam Raimi.
everything you want out of it. It's got all the right cuts, the right transitions, the right tone and pacing. It's good. But we've got some Dead Strange, which is an aspect of the film. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But this.
Basically, it's an alternate version of Doctor Strange, and he dies, and then they resurrect.
Sandy!
Oh, he didn't want to spoil it. I didn't mind.
Anyway, we got two different versions in. We have just regular old Dead Strange, but we also have a glow-in-the-dark Dead Strange that glows a frightening blue, I think, maybe. And from Doctor Strange as well, we have Captain Carter. Spoiler. There are cameos in this film. This is one of them. I'm not going. Don't you spoil this movie for people. If Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, you already spoiled it for me. Don't forget, you told me everything. We've got Peacemaker. We've got Eagerly from Peacemaker, and this is Flocked. And Sandy, explain again how they add flocking.
Yeah, so basically they just glue it and then they stick the fabric to it.
I heard they shoot it.
And Pokemon fans, we've got Piplup.
Yay, good luck.
And Will's here.
Oh!
Hey guys. Yeah,
Visual
I'm
lean.
back again. Oh yeah,
For the
chill
last
out
time ever, maybe.
Everybody compliment Will's
Maybe.
outfit. It's so trendy.
We are getting the whole body.
there. I actually modeled it off Andy, so you know.
No, you did.
They're wearing completely different outfits.
I don't know. They're pretty similar.
But yeah, I'm back again this week with another stack of records. This week we're going to be focused on Waxworks because we've received a pretty exciting new delivery of a fair few titles, and yeah, I'm going to take you through them. There's some pretty sweet soundtracks in there, and I hope you guys like them. Starting us off, we've got none other than the original Carrie motion picture, which was obviously adapted from Stephen King's book. The soundtrack here is by Pino Donaggio. Andy loves a good Pinot. But yeah, it's a really awesome movie and a really scary soundtrack to accompany it.
It's
But
a
yeah,
great film. I
Yeah.
like it a lot. It's frightening. It certainly is.
next up we've got Waxworks Records repress of Chud, which stands for
Word.
something
Cannibalistic humanoid
Yeah,
underground dwellers.
Yeah, that's it, Andy. But yeah, this is like, is this 80s? 80s sci-fi?
I actually haven't seen it.
Was this 80s, Luke? Do you know?
Yeah, pretty sure it is. Yeah.
It looks very 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, very practical effect heavy film from the 80s. Yeah, with an awesome soundtrack, very classic sort of synthy sound, sci-fi sounding soundtrack. But yeah, pretty well packaged as all of these Waxworks records are. They're pretty premium products. They come in nice cardboard packaging with very interesting coloured discs as well. They do a lot of splatters
The
and
back
marbles.
graphic's really ominous. The graphic
Oh,
on the back.
right.
Should then turn it around, shouldn't I?
I was just reviewing the background of the
No, it's
graphic.
ominous. What happened to this lady? We don't know, but look, it's a
Straight
straight
line
line.
heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky situations are afoot.
Oh, you're gonna like this one, Andy. Next up is Prisoners of Ghostland,
Yeah.
starring Nicolas Cage.
My main man.
Andy's
Nicky
main
C.
man.
Oh,
Any good?
yeah, it's okay.
It's really out there.
Yes.
Where does it rank? Alright, so can you rank Colorado Space, Mandy, and Prisoner of Ghostland?
This doesn't even register.
No,
on
it
that
doesn't
scale.
register.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
Devastating.
There is a fantastic scene though, where Nicholas
It involves
Cage-
testicles.
Yes. Testicles get blown up.
Yeah.
So taken back by the exploding testicles.
Check it out.
Anyway, yeah.
Prison Ghostland stars Nicolas Cage. It's set in Japan. Most of the other actors are Japanese.
Nice. Next up is Fear Street, Netflix's 3-part series with the soundtrack to all 3 parts. Sandy, do you know stuff about this one?
I've seen it.
There's 3 films.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Part 2.
It's kind of a nice,
It
kind
starts in 1980.
of contemporary slasher film.
You were both talking at the exact
That
same
is
time.
set in the 80s. It's definitely just kind of retro kind of offering.
It's basically Stranger Things, but horror, more horror.
No, and then it's Friday the 13th, more horror.
Oh, actually, maybe even like think about what scary stories to tell in dark, or like an
Yeah, it's
anthology,
kind of
it's
like
an
a-
anthology-based series.
There's a bunch of spooky situations afoot.
How will the
Oh,
Scooby Gang deal with this one day?
I wonder how many times we can get you to say that today.
Well, when I'm walking down Fear Street, several times.
It sounds really malignant there. No.
Malignant. This is a film that is about a tumor.
No, I don't think it's that one.
Isn't it?
No, you're thinking of. This isn't the one with the. Or it is.
Yeah, it is.
What's the recent one? I got confused. There's a recent one.
I don't know. All I
There's
know is
just
I was talking about the right thing. That's this.
No, it's
Yeah, Malignant.
You sure? I don't think it is. Maybe we
What
could-
else would Malignant be about?
Appreciate the amazing artwork on
Yeah.
The graphics
I
are really
like it.
good. As you can see, a bunch of spooky situations are afoot. And on the back, more spookiness. But no, this is a nice take on the horror genre that I haven't really seen
Oh,
before.
it is that film. Yeah,
Sorry?
You're right. It is that film.
I know. I'm talking about it. But that's definitely one to watch.
Awesome. Next up, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, follow-up to the horror classic. This one doesn't just include Leatherface, but a few other spooky villains.
Yeah.
Is it
Now,
just 2 hours
this-
of screaming?
Pretty
This
much.
this film is actually a parody of the first film.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very tongue in cheek, and not good.
What's the dude at the bottom's deal?
He came back from Vietnam, and he there's a scene at a radio station. I can't remember much else.
I actually have seen this one
Yeah.
because I wasn't really impressed with the first one. And then.
Alright, it's one of the greatest horror films of all time.
Ooh, hello. What have we got?
Oh no, the spooky situations are.
That is very spooky.
Jerry Lando. That's what I saw.
Anyway, this is cool. The original poster for this film featured all of these leather-faced characters in the pose as a parody of the Breakfast Club poster.
That's fun.
It was fun.
Next up, a really nicely packaged Army of the Dead soundtrack. This was Zack Schneider's film from, I think, last year or maybe the year before, but with a really nice soundtrack from, is it Tom Holkenberg? Yeah, but he goes by a different stage name most of the time and I can't remember it. But anyway, very electronic, very synthy, really well packaged. You got like 3 LPs or 2 LPs in there, I can't remember, but with a really cool fold out as well. 2 LPs, I was incorrect. But yeah, it was a good film. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, there were robot zombies, but they never explained it.
And there was neon.
Anyway, great film. There was a target. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there was a tiger too. And there's a big zombie.
Is the tiger dead?
You'll like this
Zombie, yeah.
Nice.
Will I?
Yep.
Oh, I will. It's one of the greatest films ever made. If you just ignore who directed it, you can have a great time.
Who directed it?
Who did the?
Polanski.
Oh.
What's that? What do you do?
No, I'm not saying on camera. Yeah, Rosemary's Baby. This is an incredible horror film. Definitely, probably the greatest horror film of all time. I'll happily stand here and say that. Spooky situations are afoot throughout. It's really good. And this one is printed on.
I think it's green, isn't it?
Ooh, yeah, green tannis root, which is an aspect of the film. It's a little herb that witches use. It's about witches, guys. And there's some. It's a good film.
That movie was late 60s or... Was it late 60s?
It was late 60s.
Yeah. Next up, Goosebumps. This is the 2015 reboot featuring Jack Black and an original motion picture soundtrack by Danny Elfman.
Who doesn't love a skeleton with a flat top?
Let's come on.
Yeah, very militant skeleton there. He's administering tickets. You wouldn't want to try and sneak past him.
I have to say the artwork on Goosebumps books were always better than the stories within.
100%.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will, you were saying?
Oh yeah, no, it's just another record, you know. Yeah, pretty much. It's on what, green and orange vinyl? Yeah.
Will hasn't watched this.
I have not seen that.
It's a good film. I like it.
It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I think I liked it.
I watched it on an early morning. It doesn't matter.
I feel like Luke wants to get up for this one. Here we got Bloodsport, a really cool 80s action film with a really synth-heavy soundtrack. It's sort of like Karate Kid, but a bit more grown up, based on karate tournaments and a really cool martial arts aspect to it. But yeah, it's got a really great soundtrack. I really enjoy the soundtrack myself. It's by Paul Herzog. But yeah, here it's available for the first time ever on vinyl on 2 LPs of coloured vinyl. But yeah, some really cool artwork on the back as well. All these are gatefolds as well, so there'll be even more artwork on the inside for you to enjoy while you listen to your records. But yeah, really awesome soundtrack. I do actually recommend checking this one out, especially if you're a fan of 80s action.
Ooh. Bloody situations are afoot.
Next up, Sparks Brothers, a show I haven't seen but I've heard is good. Is it a show or a movie? I can't
It's a
remember.
film.
Yeah. Oh, they've got 4 LPs of music out of it.
It's a film.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, try that.
But yeah, no, I remember seeing good reviews when I was doing this one. But yeah, 4 LPs of music from a motion picture is pretty impressive, actually.
It is musical.
Yeah.
It's a musical motion picture. So
Right. The more we know.
some content.
So pink marble vinyl, 4 discs of it. It's a pretty hefty package, so it does run at a higher price point. But for fans of the show, it has been selling quite well. The movie. I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head. But yeah, there you go, Andy.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you. That's my last record. So yeah, if you guys like Waxworks records, jump on our site, check it out. We've got a bunch more up for pre-order at the moment. This is just a small selection of what we do have available
Just
right
an
now as
itty-bitty
well.
spooky situation.
You're a foot.
Thanks, Will. Let's keep talking about Funko because we've got some awesome new Guardians of the Galaxy, or should I say Avengers Infinity War scene featuring the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've been doing a bunch of Diorama Deluxe pop sets where you buy a pop and then you buy 5 more pops and you put them all together to create a scene. Well, here's another one of them. This is the Guardian ship with all the different Guardians in it. We've got Mantis, we've got Drax, he's sleeping, and we've got
Looks like an empty box.
Star-Lord. Look at that. Look at that.
Can sit so still that we can visit.
Anyway, these are the first 3 releases in this range. There are another 3 coming down the line. Of course, Gamora, Groot, and Rocket. So keep your eye out for those. Once you put them together, they'll create the kind of cockpit of the Guardian ship, which is cool. We've got some 10-inch pops that have come in. This one has been in the making for quite a while. We've got Maleficent as the dragon. It's a 10-inch pop. This one's really heavy. It's got some cool green flames. What more to say? It's a dragon. If you're a fan of Pokemon, in particular the original 150 Pokemon. Fun fact about Lapras as a Pokemon. You can actually catch Lapras in the original game. You can only get 1 Lapras in the game, and that was gifted to you. So technically, the first time you can actually catch Lapras is in Johto, not Kanto. But
Hold on. Can you catch him in the wild? Is that what you said?
No, you can't. Not in Kanto. It's
Right.
not native to Kanto.
So why are you bringing up Kanto?
Because it was still in the original game. So Lapras is still one of the original 150 Pokemon, but it's not actually native to the region in which it's set.
Andy, you are playing with fire on that seat, my friend.
So this is Lapras, and you can get it.
Gifted, or do you have to hunt it?
So you can buy it. You just go to a website called www.popcultcha.com and then search Lapras, and you'll find that, and then you can add it to the cart, and then check out, and then add your payment information, and then confirm that, and then hit checkout, and then you'll get one.
Can you get it in any region?
Well, this is a special edition item, so at the moment we can't actually send it to North America, but everywhere else, yes.
Alright, I think I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Thanks, Francis Andy. Prize this week, of course, the Fro Thunder. I'm going to get this one out of the box because I think it does more justice.
In the meantime, Bianca, let's walk us through Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm very excited about that. So, first appearance of Spider-Man, accompanied by the Amazing Fantasy cover that, of course, he first appears in with his lovely web wings and being all awesome and stuff. So, very, very cool pop. We've also got a comic cover of Thor, and I think that may also be the first
I think that's
appearance.
Thor's first appearance.
Yeah. So that's the first appearance as well, which is really, really cool. And then we've got the Green Lantern. Now, I believe in this series, this is when the Black Canary actually becomes the Green Lantern, which is really, really cool. What? Yeah. So this was news to me. So yeah, really cool looking prop. I really like that.
Like it. So this is part of this was Deceased Dead Planet. That was the comic that's from. But anyway, here we go. It's Thor as a frog. This is a really great pop, obviously from the Loki series. This is a nice kind of side gag. You saw it at the end of the world. He's buried underground, and he's jumping around trying to get out of his little glass container. But it's got a sample off there. So Thor 365. I'm assuming that's from Earth 365, and he's there trying to get out of there. But this is a really great pop. Not often you get something that is life-size in a vial. It's quite nicely stylized.
Something like that.
No, they haven't. Not that I'm aware of. You can take the lid off. You can look inside.
Groot, they kind of did. Groot was life-size.
Yeah.
Are you saying that this looks more realistic?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, this is really great. Really, really great offering for Funko. Maybe the best thing they've ever done. I'm just going to say that.
Beauty and the Beast Rose and Dome was kind
That was something unique that they did. But anyway, this we're going to be giving this one away today, so hang tight to the end of the episode, see if you win. We've got some Hall of Armor lines that have come in. This is Iron Man Mark IV, they're calling it Model 4. And we've got Iron Man Model 1, in the gold version of that. So another two that have just landed as well. So do keep your eye on the website. We've got a War Machine and another Iron Man. I believe. But they're really great. They come in kind of the Hall of Armor little wall units where they kind of left dormant when Tony Stark's not using them. So really cool. You can put them all together and create a little diorama range of that. And Black Adam. The film's coming out soon. This is Black Adam and he's on a throne. Features The Rock. I don't know.
Is he a bad guy?
anti-hero, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well, not necessarily.
He's a real bad dude.
Anti-hero.
Real bad guy.
Yeah. Cobra Fang has done a really good impression of what a helicopter sounds like, or what this vehicle sounds like.
Yeah,
He's enjoying it.
it's a helicopter that Cobra will use to shoot at and miss G.I. Joe, the team. So
Go Joe.
Yo Joe.
No, go.
No, that's wrong. From the recent Star Wars celebration lineup, we have the Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Chewbacca 5-pack that was not here for the event, but it is here now. Part of the Star Wars celebration line features a 2022 Galactic Convention exclusive sticker. All the pops featured in the mainline release, but they do come on one long, shiny display base. So if you want to have them all together in a nice kind of mirrored chrome base, so that's pretty cool. You can get it that way.
And they don't come off it.
No, they're permanently attached.
Forever.
Forever.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
Still in the Funko vein, I reckon we can talk about some Loungefly.
Yes, Loungefly.
Ooh.
I'm so excited to talk about Loungefly, as always. So we have a mixture of some catalogue items that have come through and also a whole bunch of US exclusives as well. So let's start with, so this is part of the series just called Stories, so based on Disney princesses. So this is the Sleeping Beauty portion. They're just really, really beautiful, have like really gorgeous embroidery here. And they basically just revolve around the closing scenes of the Disney films. So kind of like the happy endings, if you will. We have Brave and Snow White portions of these collections up for pre-order on our website as well. but I'm quite partial to this one because it's pink and I like pink. It's very pretty.
What are they in clouds? Do they die?
Yes.
No, they're just
Cloud City.
they're just floating on air because they're in love and it's romantic and it's nice and they're not dead. Sorry.
Nice little subtle gradient there on the pinks.
Yeah, it is.
From like the bottom to the top there.
It is really, really pretty. It's just overall a really lovely, very gorgeous collection. I'm obsessed with it. Again, because it's pink mostly. We also have part of the new catalogue and part of Loungefly's Seasonville and Scene collection. We have Scar. So this is really, really cool. Features really cool embroidery work and Scar kind of looming over Simba and Nala entering the elephant graveyard with Zazu.
Oh.
Yeah, big O's here. And it features his claws on either side and then his tail on the back too, which is pretty cool. So he's kind of just like poised to attack. And then we have him feigning concern for Simba's welfare. You know, don't visit that dreadful place. And then him having a conversation with Zazu on the back and probably not trying to eat him directly afterwards. But yeah, really, really cool collection. I'm a big fan of the Lion King.
Is his tail articulated on the back of that?
No, in this instance it's just printed on. But Loungefly have done applique kind of movement tails before.
Confused with something else. Never mind, carry on.
Speaking of applique though, there's some applique work here on this Nightmare Before Christmas bag. This is the Pumpkin King bag and it is one of our prizes this week. So if you're engaging in the live feed right now and leaving comments and questions, you might end up on the wheel and you might have a chance to win this.
What I really like about this, Bianca, is instead of doing a contrast tab, they've just kept it orange.
Yeah.
Kept the look and feel of a pumpkin.
Yeah, it's really cool and
Big
very,
fan
very
of orange
striking.
is Andy too.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can see, but there's also some like glittery kind of detail in here. So makes it pop, make it nice and shiny. And there's also a Pumpkin King kind of logo on the back here, just for an extra nice little touch there. So spooky. Another exclusive we've got, I'm very excited about this one. It's the Buzz Lightyear cosplay mini backpack. This thing is so cool. It's got like transparent PVC, so it looks like his actual helmet. It's got all his like gadgets and stuff and wings that can retract as well. So that's an applique thing there. So that does retract.
No need for Woody. Ew.
And then I love how they include this quote, "This isn't flying, it's falling with style." Amazing. So that is a really, really cool backpack. Especially the wings, I think that is so, so cool. Next up, more catalogue items. So we have Lilo and Stitch. Well, actually, Lilo and Angel. So it was recently 626 Day. So these have come kind of a bit late for that, but you can still celebrate 626 Day with these if you like.
Like a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's pretty close. So this is the snow cone kind of date scene collection with Angel and Stitch just enjoying each other's company. There's some sparkliness going in the snow cone as well on both of these, and then we have a really lovely Hawaiian kind of soft gradient there as the sun sets. And the really cool part of this collection is this Angel crossbody bag. Look at it, it's adorable. And when you open it up, her snoot's still there. It's so sweet.
It's gonna be gone. There's already a Stitch one of that, isn't there?
They have done some Stitch ones like this before, so this is the first time we've seen an Angel, I believe, in a crossbody. But that is really, really cute. I think
She's winking on the back. No?
What?
What's
She's
on the back?
winking on the front.
That's
on
the
the back?
front.
There's not much on the back, just Loungefly's plaque.
I
So
didn't know she was winking. I thought she was eye open in the first
She
one.
doesn't. She's got something in her eye. She's wincing.
okay, next up now, this is a first from Loungefly, an American Tail. This is really, really cool. So this is the Feeble collection. So it just features him as he's landed on the shores with his little suitcase, walking amongst all the big people
When
and
did you
stuff.
go to America, Andy?
Not passion.
I think you could make that outfit work.
Yeah, I'd pull that off.
Anyway, that is really cute, and I'm loving the color scheme. It's just really dynamic. And then we have a matching wallet as well, where he's just kind of like on his way over. And on the back here, it features some lyrics from the Somewhere Out There song, which is really cool. And we have the same kind of detail on the back there of him just having a good time in a bubble or whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
Who's to say?
Next up, we have this Lunar New Year, Year of the Tiger, or Year of the Tigger. Yeah.
I was getting mad Iron Man vibes, and I couldn't really understand what, but it makes sense.
Yeah, well, this is the
Checks
Year
out.
of the Tigger, technically. So this is really cool. It's got shiny gold foil details and gold hardware. Got a really lovely zipper charm there that's made a bit like the Year of the Tiger kind of symbol there. And on the back, there's also this really, really pretty motif of Tigger like doing a jig, looking all happy because it's his year. So that is really, really cool, really unique design by Loungefly there to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Next up, we have a stained glass backpack from Beauty and the Beast. So this is obviously just based on the closing scenes of the film, and it's just got stained glass all over it, and the enchanted rose above, and dancing. They're all happy, they're all human, and it's very, very lovely. We've also got, I'm pretty excited about this one. So this is the Magic Carpet Ride Backpack US exclusive from Aladdin. So we have Jasmine and Aladdin looking really, really stoked on the Magic Carpet Ride above Agrabah. So it's just really scenic and really pretty. The stars on the backpack actually glow in the dark as well, which is a nice little touch. There's also a golden Abu zipper charm there. And on the back, we have the genie as well.
He's not in that scene. What?
No, but he helped to make it happen. Yeah, because Aladdin's Prince Ali, and he wouldn't have gotten to the castle without being Prince Ali. He's part of it. Never had a friend like him. Next up, we have from the live-action Cruella, a Cruella graffiti bag, which is really, really cool. I'm digging the colour scheme on this for obvious reasons. So it's just got Cruella's name and all these different kind of quotations and stuff from the film, and also a Rebel Heart zipper charm there as well, which is a really nice touch. And last up, look out, it's a warning sign backpack from Jurassic Park featuring T-Rexes and Velociraptors. So it's just based on signage you see throughout the Jurassic Park films, and it's pretty cool. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted by that.
Yeah, Andy,
I'm not doing anything.
But what do you think of this backpack, Andy?
It's alright. It's pretty dangerous.
It is pretty dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Is it a foot?
A bunch of warning signs that no one listens to because a lot of people die in that movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do, unfortunately. So, you know, just in case you forget that dinosaurs are dangerous, you can buy this backpack and hopefully always remember that they're dangerous. And that's all we've got from Loungefly.
Oh, but it's not all that we've got from Primitive. I hope we have someone who likes to talk about skateboards in the room.
Oh boy! Do I ever. No, I do love skateboarding, and I love primitive skateboards as well. We've got. This is my game. This is how I do it, mate. Got 3 decks here, all just fresh in.
1, 2, 3.
That's right, Andy can count 2. That's very, very good.
1.
These particular range here featuring the Marvel characters, we've got Venom, Doctor Doom, and Wolverine. These two are looking very undeath. This one's got a really cool foil kind of backdrop to that image there. They all vary in different sizes and widths of the deck. If you do want to actually ride these things, you 100% can. Really, really quality made skateboard decks and items from Primitive.
Luke, I have to ask, would you mount or ride these?
And in which order?
I knew this was coming. Well, generally you mount before you ride, so. Or you could do it the other way around. You know, if you did ride it, but you didn't bang it up too much, then you can put it on the wall, like a trophy.
I'd mount. I can't ride, so I'd mount it.
Yeah, you're a mount guy. Yeah, all right. But speaking of riding skateboards, I did actually take one of our full setups out for a bit of a test drive recently, and really, really good time, good fun ride, smooth.
Right.
And there's a video up on our YouTube channel all about that, and you do a bit of a deep dive into some of the other Primitive products that we have as well. So yeah, definitely check that out after the live feed if you're interested in skateboards.
Spooky switch fluctuations for a foot.
That was great.
No, it wasn't.
Yep. But from Hasbro, we have this awesome Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lord Zed Lightning Collection 1-to-1 scale life-size prop replica helmet. If you didn't catch that, I can do it again. But no, this is an awesome.
So distracting.
Yeah,
This is an awesome helmet, an awesome replica, really awesome. So iconic villain out of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's got awesome stuff to it. So you've got the brain exposed, you've got some sweet sinewy muscle tissue on the back as well.
Squishy.
It is. This top is
Squishy situations are afoot.
yeah.
Squidgy.
But yeah, it's really awesome, kind of metallic as well. Visor, it's really awesome, and it comes with a display stand as
Yeah,
well.
don't forget this quality piece.
Yeah, so it's sturdy. It's sturdy. It does the job, and it's sturdy. But yeah, it's great. So I think this is an awesome piece to pick up if you're wanting to do a cosplay or just wear it around. And,
Yeah. It's got a voice changing apparatus inside, in case you didn't hear. It will change your voice.
Yeah, that's correct, Andy. Well picked up. It does look amazing, kind of just on display. Obviously, there's a display stand. Or it can just sit like that. But that's not all we've got from Hasbro. We also have a sweet lightsaber Force Effects.
Yeah, my favorite Jedi, Leia Organa.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, really awesome. It makes sound effects and so forth. There's also a clash button like the other Force effects. It does that.
Wow.
Ooh. That's a red hot tip on that.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, it's too dark, it's too dark!
No, so it is really awesome. You can do some sweet bang around, turn it off. It's all good. Comes with a sweet display stand as well. It is die cast. The hilt is die cast. You can remove the blade, so it's just the hilt. These things are really awesome, highly detailed, great prop replicas. So it is an awesome one to add to your
When
lightsaber
did Princess Leia have a lightsaber?
Rise of Skywalker in a flashback sequence. Apparently, haven't seen the film, but that's what you said, so I trust you this one time. But heaps of other stuff to talk about, Andy. I told you this was an hour and a half show. Didn't believe me.
We so much time left.
No, we don't. Let's keep moving. People want the prizes. From Waxworks Records, again, a little bit of throwback to what Will was talking about earlier. These are the spinachers. So a line of vinyl figures that you put onto your turntable, and as the name suggests, they spin around with the record as well.
They're also a turntable weight, so they will stabilize your final record as you're playing it. Reduce vibration.
They're awesome mini busts as well, so I mean, if you're just wanting a cheaper alternative version of a character in a vinyl form, these are a great way to go about it. And
They're 1/6 scale? Are they 1/6 scale?
Yeah, thereabouts. So
thereabouts 1/6 scale.
Yeah. And there's also a trick or treat pin, sort of Sam's lollipop, with a nice little bite chunk out of that.
Oh, I wonder what damage is going to do to that.
I don't know. That's a lollipop you can't get back.
Sandy.
But there are heaps of other Waxworks pins as well.
Hey,
so
speaking
check
of
those out.
spooky situations,
Spooky situations.
we got some awesome new Universal Monsters reaction figures from my friends at Super 7. That's right. We've got some really cool world famous Super 7 monsters, which are a throwback of some old 70s world famous monsters collection. We have the creature from the Black Lagoon in 2 different forms. We've got regular old creature from the Black Lagoon, and I ate the other guy, creature of the Black Lagoon. So this guy is wide and this one's thin. But as you can see, 2 different sculpts. I think the wide one is the superior. And you can grab the wide one in a box packaging as well. In case you didn't want the card back, you can actually get it in a nice little display box, which means you can put him upright. And you're done. We've also got some cool ones that are based on vintage monster masks, kind of Halloween ones, in cool neon vibrant colors. I'm actually going to get our little black light here, and we're going to do a little look at what these ones come up as, because they really stand out. So we've got the Mummy, we've got Creature from the Black Lagoon, we've got the Wolfman, and we've got Frankenstein, all these really, really great neon colors. But with the lights on, they still really, really stand out.
What is happening?
Which is really good.
I was going to say keep it on for this sweet bad boy.
Alright. Well, glow-in-the-dark metal and mutant from my favourite sci-fi film, This Iron Earth. There he is. Look, he glows in the dark.
Yeah, thanks. Well worth it.
But got the latest wave of Universal Monsters reactions. We have from the Creature Walks Amongst Us. It is the Creature. From the Mummy, we have
Karloff.
No, Ardith Bay.
That was close.
We have, of course, Metaluna Mutant. We've got Lon Chaney as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. We have Bela Lugosi as Igor in The Son of Frankenstein. And we have, of course, The Son of Frankenstein as well. Frankenstein's son. Little guy. Little fella.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's just a shameless rip off the Disney film.
Yeah, you mean the 1996 Disney film?
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
1926.
Yeah, no good.
No good. So awesome reactions there. And we've got some cool new G.I. Joe Super 7 releases. We'll take a look at the card backed ones first. So we've got heaps in. There's heaps of different soldiers, heaps of different Cobra and Joe soldiers. So you can definitely get a huge selection of those. But in some more individual ones, we've got Game Master Drone, we've got Lady J, we've got Storm Shadow, Cobra Commander, Bazooka, Destro, Duke, and Snake Eyes in his real American hero colorway, which is really good. And
Joe.
If you're looking for more of a playset option, then we have the Arctic Rescue Vehicle, which includes Snake Eyes, which is a red glow Snake Eyes, and you have the sled and the dogs and the blind woodsman. So if we look at the back here, I forgot there's no actual picture of the product, but it gives you a nice indication of what it would be. The box art in and of itself is really, really good, and it comes with everything you need to recreate this iconic scene, including the dogs. So yeah, this is the scene from the show that it is. Snake Eyes sacrificed himself to save his team from Cobra's men, but he braves the Arctic with the radioactive canister taken from the cave, which is why he's a red glow. And then the blind woodsman rescues Snake Eyes from the polar bear attack, which there's no polar bear in here. What?
Blind.
Magic.
Anyway, with no time to waste, he calls on the snow dogs with his sled in tow, and then the blind woodsman transports Snake Eyes back to his lair and nurses him back to health using leaves and herbs, which, you know, what a nice guy. So you can get that awesome playset as well, all compatible with the entire Reaction Series line, 3 3/4 playset. Wow. Oh boy.
Wow. Hasbro, we've got Cobb Vanth from The Mandalorian Season 2 back in stock, as well as the Book of Boba Fett. And this is a deluxe action figure. Or maybe it is Season 2, right?
Of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. So also in the Boba Fett armor as well. Worst for wear is Timothy Olyphant playing the Marshal. So new kind of.
What else does he ever play?
New role type for him.
He has played a Marshal at least 3 times. 4 times. 4 times.
Yeah.
Fargo, Mandalorian, Deadwood, and Justified.
Yeah.
Nailed every single time.
Yeah.
It's the swag.
It's the swagger. It's the thin-legged, little, shifty, wasted little jive he puts on that. But we've got some Marvel Legends as well.
We do. Bianca? You like Marvel?
I do like Marvel. We have a Iron Man Marvel Legends figure, which is really cool. I think that's actually based on the comics as well, which is awesome.
One iteration.
So this is, just kind of a more
I think
contemporary
it's
Iron Man.
more of a modern comic book appearance kind of thing. But it's pretty cool.
And he comes with a whole bunch of interchangeable accessories and effects and stuff, of course, which is really cool. We also have the US Agent, which I actually don't know a whole lot about.
You haven't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I've seen that, but like I don't know much about the original US Agent.
Basically the same.
Basically the same.
They hire him to be the
Change.
replacement Captain America.
Yeah.
And he turns out to be a relatively questionably moral guy.
Yeah.
Instead of Captain America dying, though, it's kind of like he gets extra died, I think.
Speaking of the accessories, what's the deal with that big blue hand in the bottom?
It is a Build-A-Figure series. You can actually create Marvel's controller as long as you get all of these pieces to actually assemble it. So there are more in this wave than what we have on the table. It includes all of these. So it includes Iron Man, Thor, Blue Marvel, Mid-Arm Hydra, Marvel's Speedball, Marvel's Quake, and of course USA Agent.
Two of which we have here. So we have Madame Hydra and Quake with their Build-A-Figure pieces and their own accessories, interchangeable heads, all that fun stuff. I don't know much about these characters.
It's alright, they're
Sorry.
more comic book appearance characters, but yeah, awesome additions to Marvel Legends. It's awesome when they do lesser known characters, finally being able to get their in action figure form, great incentive as well with the Build-A-Figures to collect the full range.
And if you're not into 6-inch figures, well, we also have some 3 3/4 Marvel Legends figures in. We've got Venom from the Kenner line, and we have Mr. Fantastic as well. Two iconic Marvel characters that you're definitely going to want to add to your 3 3/4 collection. And speaking of Build-A-Figures, my goodness, we've got a really, really great one here.
There's another Bianca thing for sure. Throw it.
Do it. Throw it. I'm going to throw it.
No, just under the bus, figuratively.
Action figuratively.
Nice.
This is a Build-A-Figure collection for Vince McMahon, of course, everyone's most loved capitalist.
Bianca's turn.
Yeah, she's gonna talk about the figures. I was just gonna finish the spiel about the Build-A-Figure. And
Yes.
now I'm walking away.
Anyway, that was AJ Styles. He's a wrestler. I haven't watched modern wrestling in a long time. So I do know Shawn Michaels though, the Heartbreak Kid. So that is really, really cool. He comes with some mixed media kind of materials there, lots of interchangeable accessories and stuff like that, as does AJ Styles.
The chair.
I am rendered speechless by the amount of things that have dropped today. Anyway, speaking of hitting things, it's the Hitman Heart. It's Brett the Hitman Heart. Very, very cool figure. He comes in a t-shirt, looking all tough and stuff. And we also have, speaking of tough, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this figure is really, really cool. I feel like the head sculpt on this one is really, really good. It has a really great likeness to him. So he comes with interchangeable accessories and even Vince McMahon's head.
Yeah, that's a lovely Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
interchange his head with Stone Cold's head?
I mean, you could try. You
Wow.
could try. I don't know if it's
Wow.
possible, but you should buy one and you should try and you should let us know if it works. Because I want to know.
Who else in the back do you need to build Vince McMahon? Because there's more than
No, I think it's
builds.
literally the full.
It's just-
Yeah, so you just need to collect all 4 of these and you've got Vince McMahon.
That's 5 figures for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
5 for the price of 4.
Yeah.
Price of 1 collection. So I don't know. I think that's everything.
It is everything, and that means it's prize time.
Is that Dr.
No,
Who?
it isn't.
No.
So we've got
Okay.
Geeky Tiki mug. This is an awesome TARDIS Doctor Who Geeky Tiki mug. It's nice and big. You can fit a lot of your rum in it, it's awesome as well. So nice and ceramic. just another addition to the Geeky Tiki's lineup.
It's hand painted.
It
That's
is
a nice
hand-painted.
detail.
By me.
Stylized in nice Polynesian style.
Yep.
Cool.
In a tiki style. That's everything.
Yeah,
Yay!
giving some stuff away.
We can give some stuff away now, Lou. Woo! Boy.
What are you spinning for first?
Let's start for Throg, or Thor, the Frog of Thunder, or Frog of Thunder, however they're titling this
Yeah.
one.
Start off the big guns first.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Whoa! It's a big spin.
Very broad out spin.
Not my own time.
Ooh!
Leon Donnelly, congratulations, you've won this Frog of Thunder.
Wow.
Damn, Chad.
Just please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address, and we'll get this sent out to you ASAP. The next spin, of course, is for...
Pumpkin King bag.
That's
The
correct.
striking pumpkin king bag.
From Loungefly. Now, if it lands on Leon or spin it again, no one wins two prizes.
That's it. No greedy
Share them up,
secondsies.
yeah.
That's right. Spread it around. Everyone gets a go. Well, you're on the wheel on the list anyway. Sorry to everyone else, but maybe next week.
Keep tuning in. You never know.
Get out of it.
See, this is what I was saying. This is
How
what I
does
was
it
going to
happen?
say.
Why does it
Because you
happen
keep
so
spinning
often?
the exact
Turn
same...
the wheel like a quarter or that way.
I don't understand why it happens so often. It must be a muscle memory thing.
Your voice is louder than...
This is also a very long spin.
Alright, who's gonna get the bag? It's not gonna be Leon. It's not.
Paul Stevens, congratulations. You won the awesome Skeleton King backpack from Loungefly. Please send us a private message on Facebook. Private message on Facebook, your name, postal information, and email address. We'll get that sent out to you first thing next week. And we're going to do a spin for the Star Wars 5-pack. Which is a nice little one. And then we're going to spin for socks. I'm feeling generous.
Alright, double whammy. No. I don't like the sound this spin's
No,
making.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Sounds real dodgy. The wheels
But
are
I'm
going to
hoping-
fall out of here.
I'm hoping.
It's going to jump off
Come
the
on.
stand.
Someone different. Let's go. Get out of it, Paul.
Samantha Warner, congratulations.
Well
You
done.
have won the awesome 5-pack Star Wars figures. Just please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address. We'll get that sent out to you first thing next week. And let's give a little spin for the exclusive flocked socks.
Little Soxy.
Little
How did
Soxy
they get
one.
it flocked again?
So, Sandy,
So they glue it and then they fire stuff at it.
just fire at it.
So the glue goes on first, and then they fire the flock.
No, so they just glue it and then they stick it on.
Oh, that's
and
enough
then
now,
they
it's
take,
real time.
then they take it off.
Winter jury.
Congratulations, Winter. You've won the awesome socks pop. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address, and we'll get this socks sent out to you ASAP.
We'll take them off and then put them back on the pop and send it. So,
Guys, this has been a week in review here at Popcultcha. I'm in Sandy, Bianca, Luke, and of course Blake behind the camera. We'll catch you next week for another exciting episode of things to show you and prizes for you to win. Have a good weekend and goodbye.